Subscribe and download over 1 million code snippet including this tutorial from codegive.com, link in the description below. In this tutorial, we'll guide you through setting up a Python development environment on macOS. We'll cover the installation of Python, a package manager, Homebrew, and a virtual environment to keep your project dependencies isolated. Additionally, we'll touch on popular code editors and how to run a simple Python script. Homebrew is a package manager for macOS that makes it easy to install various software packages. Open Terminal and run the following command to install Homebrew. Follow the on-screen instructions to complete the installation. Now that Homebrew is installed, use it to install the latest version of Python. After the installation is complete, you can check the installed Python version by running. Virtual environments help isolate project dependencies. Create a new directory for your project, navigate to it in Terminal, and run the following commands to set up a virtual environment. To activate the virtual environment, run. Your terminal prompt should now show the virtual environment name. To deactivate the virtual environment when you're done, simply run. Choose a code editor that suits your preferences. Two popular choices are Visual Studio Code and Atom. To install Visual Studio Code, run. To install Atom, run. Open your preferred code editor and create a new Python script, example hello.py. Add the following code. Save the file and return to the terminal. Navigate to the directory containing your script and activate the virtual environment if you haven't already. Then, run the script. You should see the output, Hello, Python on macOS. Congratulations! You've successfully set up a Python development environment on macOS. Feel free to explore more advanced features and libraries as you continue your Python journey. ChatGPT. Setting up a Python development environment on macOS is a crucial step for any Python developer. In this tutorial, we will guide you through the process of installing Python, setting up a virtual environment, and using a code editor for efficient development. Homebrew is a package manager for macOS that simplifies the installation of software and libraries. Open Terminal and run the following command to install Homebrew. Now that Homebrew is installed, use it to install the latest version of Python. This command installs Python and pip, the package installer for Python. Virtual environments are isolated spaces for Python projects, allowing you to manage dependencies without affecting the system-wide Python installation. Create a new directory for your project and navigate to it in Terminal. Then, create a virtual environment. Activate the virtual environment. While macOS comes with the built-in text edit, using a dedicated code editor can enhance your development experience. Two popular choices are Visual Studio Code and PyCharm. Create a Python file, for example, hello.py, and open it in your chosen code editor. Add the following code. Save the file and run it from the terminal. You should see the output, Hello, Python on macOS. Congratulations! You have successfully set up a Python development environment on macOS. Feel free to explore and expand your skills by adding libraries, frameworks, and tools as needed for your projects. ChatGPT. Developing Python applications on macOS is a straightforward process, thanks to the platform's Unix-based nature. In this tutorial, we will guide you through setting up a Python development environment on your macOS machine, including the installation of Python, a package manager, and a virtual environment. We will also provide a simple code example to get you started. Homebrew is a popular package manager for macOS that simplifies the installation of various software packages. Open Terminal and run the following command to install Homebrew. Follow the on-screen instructions to complete the installation. Now that Homebrew is installed, we can use it to install Python. Open Terminal and run. This command installs the latest version of Python. Once the installation is complete, you can check the Python version by running. Using virtual environments is a good practice to isolate project dependencies. Create a new directory for your project and navigate to it in Terminal. Then, create a virtual environment. Activate the virtual environment. You will see the virtual environment's name in your command prompt, indicating that it is active. With the virtual environment activated, you can install packages using pip. For example, let's install a package called requests. Create a new file in your project directory, for example, main.py, and open it in your favorite text editor. Add the following code. In Terminal, ensure your virtual environment is still active, navigate to your project directory, and run the script. You should see the HTML content of the example.com website printed to the console. Congratulations! You have successfully set up a Python development environment on your macOS machine. You can now start building your Python applications with the tools and practices you've learned in this tutorial. ChatGPT